On 98.7, it's Harms. I'm joined by the guys in Twin XL. Hello.
How's it going?
It is good. I want to kind of start from the beginning. The first part of this conversation is for people who have no idea who Twin XL are. You guys were all in pretty established bands before this project happened. At some point, those bands or you guys went your separate ways and found each other here in Los Angeles. I was wondering if you could talk about kind of those early days and coming together, deciding to write songs together.
Yeah, I mean, so we had met, sort of on the grind in our previous bands together. We'd all found ourselves in Los Angeles around moving here around the same time. And this weird thing happens when you cross paths with people for years where everyone's always like, we should do a day in the studio. It's one of those, and
Sure.
you never do it.
Yeah.
Like, you have some of your best friends, you hang out with all the time and you've never written a song with them. So we sort of want to break that cycle. We decided, all right, let's break the cycle. Let's get in. Let's do a couple days. No real direction, no real pressure on what could happen. And we ended up writing, about 3 songs pretty immediately, one after another, and took some space from them because, like you said, there was no sort of plan,
Right.
immediately for this. And when we started listening back over the next 6 months, I called up Cameron. I was like, I want to be in this band.
Yeah.
This sounds like a band that I want to, I would like to be in. Should we do this? And I tricked him.
They kind of tricked me because I
I didn't
at first he didn't even know.
I didn't even think about it. Johnson to me, I was like,
Yeah.
a band? Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
then I started,
Yeah, I
think
think
about
we
it.
had all been just writing for other stuff for so long that I was kind of settled into that. And then then John was like, let's start a band. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And then next thing you know, we're shooting a music video for Good, our first single. I'm sitting on top of a car in an orange suit, sweating and burning in the 100 degrees weather in the desert, and I'm like, oh, this is an actual band. We're gonna do this.
Yeah, we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is the thing. That's so funny because I guess my vision, or maybe just the romantic story of bands, are guys know each other, they go in, they crank out songs, but they know they're going to be a band beforehand. It's not write songs first and then go, you know what, this is pretty good. Maybe we'll make this into a band. But that's cool.
And it was cool. There was no pressure that
Yeah.
way too.
Absolutely. Was Good one of those first songs?
Yeah, Good was the second song we ever wrote. Yeah.
That's also a pretty good inspiration.
That
to
was
start
the
a band.
one. That was the one that we were listen back. I was like, there's something here. This is a sound here. I don't know what we did. Maybe it was all an accident, but
it was on accident.
Yeah,
that's kind of the cool thing when you start making music with no preconceived plan or notions. You get to just kind of take your ego out of it, and you just kind of do oh, I like this.
Sure.
There's no fear,
Has it been a tough transition, obviously going from established bands, specifically the Somerset, to a brand new band? I mean, you guys are doing things like being your own tour manager, selling your own merch, kind of going back into that world. Has that transition been fun? Has it been difficult?
I think we took enough time out of it that we came back very grateful. Even to just be in a van, we were selling our own merch. We had no crew. I think I'm having more fun than I did in the early years of the Somerset, because it's you know how important it is and how special it is to be able to go on tour, to be able to play shows, to have these opportunities. It's almost like when you're in the whirlwind of it and you're 17 years old, you're just sort of whoa, everyone gets this, right? And
Sure.
when you kind of have it not taken away from you, but you kind of take a step back and you come back to it, you really realize wow, this is really special. We really need, we're really grateful for the opportunity, especially to do it again. A lot of people don't get the opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's so funny. I can't remember who said it, but I remember hearing at one point, it's the moments right before a band breaks that after they break, they look back on and look at, most fondly. And it's kind of a very romantic time. It's a particularly fun time. And when I hear those words and think about that, I also think about the summer that you guys have had playing these shows and these songs in front of people. It's not for the first time, but sort of, in the first kind of stretch. How have the shows been? Phoenix, I saw, was maybe sold out. Was that the first sold out show a couple of weeks ago?
That was crazy.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been awesome, and I think it's really cool to kind of see, the pockets in the crowd of people singing are kind of getting bigger, and when people are singing the words back to us, it just takes the show to a different level.
Absolutely. Yeah. I was gonna say, have you learned anything new about these songs? You go in, you write them. there's some time, you record them, that sort of thing, but you get out and you play them live in front of people. Have you learned, anything new?
I think there's things that we do differently live, and there's like, now that we're really comfortable with them, and it's like they're like second nature to us. Yeah, there's just little like moments that we find where it's like, oh, this would be a cool time to like do a crowd participation thing, like sing back thing, or this is a really cool drum fill that just amps up the last chorus and stuff like that.
Sure.
Yeah, I think sometimes also hearing people sing like a certain lyric that you were like, wait, that lyric? Like, really?
Yeah.
Or like someone
Like
will
a
like,
good, the nobody gonna kill my vibe.
Yeah,
Like I don't think I ever saw that as like a people are because
Like
it's
a
like,
chorus
it's like
almost.
it's like a soft kind of vocal in the recording, but in a live, kids just started screaming it at our face, and we're like, okay, cool.
yeah, you're like, wait, that's the lyric? And I
Yeah.
think our first tattoo that
someone
got
yeah.
was that lyric. It was nobody gonna kill my vibe with our logo. And that's always a big moment, the first tattoo.
I was going to
Yeah,
say,
yeah.
that's happened already
Yeah,
for this
we have
band?
a
Yeah.
few now. Yeah, we have
There's
a
a few.
few. I remember
great.
the first one though was that lyric, and I was like, what? Okay,
Sweet.
that's always a big moment.
Yeah,
though.
that is
Like,
a big moment. That's a big deal.
You're like, oh
Absolutely.
my God, guys, we have to stay together for at least 2 years.
Yeah,
To
so
like
now
warrants.
the pressure's on. Thanks for getting that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When and where did you record the EP?
So we started recording it. I mean, over the course of
About a year. We recorded over the course of about a year. Me and John had a home studio in an apartment we lived in, and then we moved to a small project studio, no bigger than this room in
Yeah.
Burbank.
It's right down the street.
Right down the road.
Awesome.
And we recorded, wrote, and produced and mixed it all ourselves. We just did it all ourselves.
So everything is you three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. That's cool. That's all. Again,
Yeah.
a lot of times that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
For sure. Whose legs are on the cover of the EP?
Your
Is that
cameras.
you, really?
No.
I was gonna say that. I'm
We whacked
so
his
impressed. They are gorgeous.
I mean,
You should have just ran with that. I would have believed you, and I would have walked away and be like, "That's the coolest thing I ever."
there's like I think John like said it online to some kids, and now everyone
People
just
believe
thinks
it.
that.
Yeah, some people just don't pick up on sarcasm.
Yeah, so I gotta, I gotta take these guys. to
Underneath
the-
these skinny jeans
Yeah.
are some just beautiful feminine legs.
I would
Yeah.
have believed it. I absolutely would have. Cool. Wait. So do we know whose they are? Are they or
Honestly,
just-
I think they might be computer generated.
Yeah.
I
clip
don't.
art?
I don't know. I have to ask our
Okay.
artist. I should know.
Cool.
I'm gonna text him.
We're
after
gonna
this.
cut this part out. We'll run with the story that they're your legs.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going with that.
Fantastic. How's the rest of the year look for you guys? What do you got?
It's busy.
Busy.
Busy,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're in September. We're doing some shows with Lovely the Band.
Mm-hmm.
Label mates of ours, good friends. We're really excited about that. After that, we are going on a full U.S. tour with a band called The Main,
Awesome.
which
Cool.
is going to be really exciting. Those are like longtime friends of Stephen and I.
Cool.
So
they're from the same. They're from Arizona.
we're originally from
Hometown.
Arizona.
It's like we used to play shows with them when we were like 14.
Yeah.
years old.
So
Yeah.
when that takes us all the way to the end of the year.
Cool. I did see those dates. I did see specifically that there is no LA date.
No.
We are. I'm gonna bust through the wall right now and say we are recording this on Friday, August 23rd. I believe, if I heard right, and if we can talk about this, on Monday. This will not post by Monday. So by the time
Cool.
this is out,
So we're good.
there is an LA show coming.
Yes.
Yes.
Can you talk about that? Is that
Yes.
cool, Don?
Oh,
Yeah, that's fine.
yes, of course.
Again, this won't air until Monday. After
Okay,
that.
cool.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
kind of wondering.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure, yeah.
So we're doing shows with Lovely in September, and then October 8th we'll be at the Bootleg Theater
Awesome.
right here in Los Angeles.
That's great.
We're celebrating. We are printing our EP to vinyl, so we're celebrating the
Cool.
release of it to vinyl, which is cool. It's the first
Never-
record any of us have ever been a part of that
Really?
actually got printed to vinyl. So we're commemorating that with a show at the Bootleg Theater on October 8th.
That's great. That's a big deal.
It's gonna be kind of like a pop-up
Pop-up
shop, like a record store.
We're building
little
it.
vibe.
The
So,
Twin XL
yeah.
record store.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kind of make
yeah,
it
pop-up
something
shop in it.
a little more
That's
immersive for
It's a
people.
great idea. Yeah, that's awesome. Do everybody here own record players?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I do.
absolutely.
Yeah. Wait, do I?
he goes, I do. Oh no.
I made the swap.
I don't know. I lost it. I don't
Bad-
know where it is.
Bad band member.
Yeah. I made the swap a couple years ago where I decided to ditch all the CDs, and have gone either exclusively digital or vinyl.
I think that's the way to do
Right.
it.
Yeah, which is it's the only way to be. Twin XL. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to hear a song from these guys in just a minute. If you're watching this again online, that song will be right below you, the performance right now. It is Alt 987.